Yo, what is happening, folks? It is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back to the good, the bad, the awesome, where we unbox, give my first reactions to all things pop culture. So when I see it, you see it. So if you like to see what I see, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and get notified when we have new videos. And if you're already doing that, thank you so much. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to go to the collaboration world. We're going to take one thing and another thing and smash them together. And what am I talking about? We're talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Party Wallop. And so I was excited when this came out, finally got it in the mail. Can't wait to show y'all. So let's go to my lab and see if this is totally awesome. Yes, folks, here you have it, the 40th anniversary Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collaborative effort with Transformers Party Wallop, which is basically the turtle van that turns into a turtle. Welcome back, plastic packaging. How we have missed you, Hasbro, and your plastic packaging. No, it's not good for the environment, but oh, it looks so gorgeous. But this box does look great. There we do have all four turtles. Which turtle is your favorite? Mine is, of course, the one with the nunchucks, Mr. Michelangelo himself. But there it is from the front. Nothing much on the side, and then on the back it shows you the 40th anniversary, shows you a way you can have them transformed, or you can have them like this, and it gives you stuff to do for each turtle: Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello. So you have all the stuff you need to make whichever turtle you want to. So the idea is to get 4 of these and have all 4 turtles, right? But that would be $200. So let's do this though. But this so far looks so cool. Really digging the packaging. But let's do this. Let's get it out of the package and onto my table so we can have some fun with it. How about that? Well, cowabunga, dude, look at all the stuff that comes with this robot or turtle or turtlebot or bot turtle. You get a lot of stuff. So we'll start out with, of course, you get the front of the truck, the party foul truck, and this could act as a shield if you want to. You can put it on the side as a shield, or what they suggest is you kind of pop it on here and it's just part of, now you have just party foul. He looks kind of chunky that way though. Then you get the spoiler of the truck. You get 3 sets of nunchucks, which is very cool. Yep, you get 3 sets of those. You get 3 of these. I forgot what these weapons are called. They're called pointy knives. That's what I'll call them. You get 3 of those. You also get 2 katanas right here. Very cool. You get the staff, which folds up like so. And then you get the rear view mirror. You get a pizza, which doubles as the turtle, the front of the truck. If you want to put it right here, you can, or you can have them holding a pizza, which, as y'all know, turtles that are mutants and teenagers love pizza. And then you get each of the heads. And so here is, which one is this one? Donatello, right? I believe this one's Donatello. And then you get Michelangelo, Leonardo, and Raphael right there. So very nice molded plastic. Looks really good on those. We'll change each one of those out and you'll see different photos of each one of them. And then of course the bot and the instructions. The cool thing is all these weapons and things can peg onto the bot here. Now Party Wallop himself is, let's see how tall. If you go to the backpack, the very back of the backpack, you're looking at about 7 3/4 inch tall there for Party Wallop in the house. So from an articulation standpoint, I mean, the head you do get on a ball joint, so it goes up and down, sides around and around. The arm, you have to kind of move these out of the way to do what you need to. You get the twist. You do get a 90-degree bend. You get a twist there on the wrist. You can go back, you can go forward. You can't go, well, yeah, you can go all the way back. You can do almost a full 180 rotation if you want to on that. And then let's take this front of the truck off so that way we can show you some other cool stuff that I'm just now discovering. Like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing this, and right now I'm very, very impressed with it. You have a waist swivel. Do you have an ab crunch? Nope. No ab crunch, but a waist swivel. And then the legs, can't really Jean-Claude them, but you have the thigh swivel right there. And then you do have an ankle tilt, I believe. Maybe not. Yeah, you got an ankle tilt and I guess kind of an ankle rock there. And then about a 90-degree bend. You can go back, but as far as this backpack will allow you, and you can go forward. Now, the interesting thing is where most people will complain is the backpack on this thing, but because it's a turtle, it's supposed to have a backpack, right? It's supposed to have one because it's a turtle, right? So that looks very, very nice, very cool. Let me pull up my camera a little bit so I can bring him in for a closer look. But there is the face right there, and then we'll just kind of pull it up, and you can kind of see the body. The yellow right here, this must be painted, whereas this is the molded yellow. Some little wear right there, maybe that's on purpose, maybe not. Then we got the green and the yellows there, and then of course the feet. Really nice and neat how they did this. This is kind of one of my, I would say, one of my favorite collaborations. I don't usually collect collabs. The last one that I have is the Stranger Things van, and it was okay, but this one seems like a lot of fun. I think they did a really, really good job at it. It feels really good in the hands. Now, there's a few little gimmicks that there are here. So first of all, you're supposed to be able to pull off this top of the head here and then put on which one you want to. Let's go with my favorite turtle. We'll go with Michelangelo and put on Michelangelo's head. But wait, there's more. There's supposedly on the belt, you should be able to like change out the names. So yeah, there's the D for Donatello, L for Leonardo, R for Raphael, and M for Michelangelo. Pop that back down, get it lined up just right, and there we go. We got Michelangelo, and we got to, of course, give Michelangelo his weapons. And there's one nunchuck, and there's the other nunchuck. You can't give him the wrong weapons, right, folks? You got to give him the right weapons. And they fit really tight in the hands. And so now I have him with his nunchuckas. There we go. Let's kind of get him posed a little bit. We'll kind of rock him out. I'm not a very good poser of these guys, of bots and things of the nature, but there we go. There we go. And we got a Michelangelo who is ready to go. Doesn't that look cool? Very cool. Very, very cool. So let's do this. I'm going to get him compared to a few other bots. Don't worry, we will see all the rest of the turtles here. You'll see them at the end of the video. You won't see them during this video because there's a lot to really go over. But let's get some other bots and compare Michelangelo to them. Okay, folks, before I compare them to other robots, I just got a chance to look through some things with the instructions, and I just got to show you why this thing's freaking cool. First of all, you get a lot of accessories, but you know, the problem with a lot of accessories is where do you put them? You either have to store them somewhere and keep track of them or what, but what I like about Party Wallop here is you store all the accessories right on him. First of all, figured out why he comes with 3 nunchucks and 3 of these little blades here, because this is for Party Wallop. The other ones are for the other ones, right? So first of all, let me show you where you store some stuff. So let's start with the nunchucks. And what's so cool is they store right underneath the shoulders. Each shoulder you can store the set of nunchucks. And then, of course, each katana you can store right here on the back. You have, this is where you put that whatever it is, the sign, mirror, whatever. Of course, the hubcap, I got it on upside down. Oops. So we'll pop that off and put it on right side up. It's on the upside down. There we go. Well, you know, we'll get it on there. That's what she said. That's not what she said. But anyway, you got that right there that you put right so. And then the other cool stuff there is the spoiler is what is underneath. And I don't know if you can kind of see this, but the heads can be stored right underneath here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have little spots for them. Let me see if I can pull that in a little bit better. But you can kind of see little spots for them right there. These blades store right onto the side right here. Get that back on there. It just kind of popped off while I was showing you the heads thing. And then the bow staff is right under this yellow part right here. So when you pull this part up, there's the staff right there. So you can kind of see you store everything on this bot. So that is what's freaking cool about this. And so whether you want to keep them in Party Wallop or Michael in the other modes, this thing, you can do whatever you want to on this. So let's bring in some other bots to compare them to. Let's start with my one and only collab I got here, which was kind of a not my favorite collaboration, but there it is, the Surfer Boy Pizza, the Stranger Things van right there. So there they are side by side. You can kind of see what they look like. Let's bring in a Voyager class, this is probably what this is considered as a Voyager class robot. And so this is a parade of swords or weapons here. So there is Bludgeon right there. We'll bring in a core class. I don't have a core class with a sword, but I got Bomb Burst there. Boom. And so we'll move you two out of the way, and let's bring in a deluxe class. Why not bring in another one with a sword? And that will be one of my favorite deluxe class from the Legacy is Windblade right there. Very nice. And why not just bring in a third-party Legend scale bot? And let's go back to one of my favorites, Windblade, right there. So you can kind of see how he scales accordingly. So probably what you're looking at is with Voyager class in robot mode is where he will scale the best. So what we're going to do now is we are going to get this baby into his party van mode and see what that's all about. So let's do it. Transformation montage, maybe right now. Party Wallop's in the house tonight. Everybody's gonna have a good time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here he is, Party Wallop in his alt form as the Turtle Van. And so very, very nice. Love the decal, the decor. I think they did a really, really good job. There is a few bits of gappiness here and other places. There's these two little holes right there. But other than that, I mean, he rolls. You can have fun with him. You can do all sorts of cool stuff. But let me just show you just up close. There it is from the side, from the front, from the side, from the back, from the top, and the bottom. Here's what's really cool. You can store the swords and the little blades right there underneath. But they did a really good job at kind of just hiding the robot, you know? I mean, you can look under here and see, oh yeah, these are the feet, but you're gonna kind of have to tell a little bit, but I think they did a pretty decent job on this guy. From a length standpoint, what you're looking at is about 5 1/4 inches, and then about 3.5 to 4.5 with those little thingies up there. Yeah, I'm digging this alt mode. This is where it gets kind of tough. I know with Transformers, you can keep them in alt or you can keep them in robot mode, but man, this is one where you might want to get two of these guys. One to keep in alt and one to keep in robot mode. because that's how good this is. Now, I cannot wait till Toy Hacks comes out with stickers for this guy, because I think that when we sticker him up, it'll look good. If DNA will come out with some gap fillers, or someone come out with some gap fillers, that would be great too as well. Man, I have nothing but good things to say about this. So let me bring in a couple other vehicles to compare him with. So first off, let's compare him with a core class right there. There's core class Bumblebee right there, looking beautiful. Then next, let's go deluxe. Let's go with an Alita 1. Right, so let me move him to the side a little bit. Whoop, there we go. So you can kind of see how Alita 1 and that Party Wallop scale together. Move that camera back to the side there. And then last, my Voyager class right here of, actually my leader class, Scourge. But that's how big Scourge is compared to Party Wallop. So you can kind of see how he's going to scale with other vehicles there. But let's do this. Let me get him back into robot mode, and we will get together to talk through my final thoughts. Should you pick up this collab, or should you leave it alone like most other collabs? Let's talk about it. Okay, we are back for my final thoughts on Party Wallop. Let's bring him back in. Here he is, probably the mode I am going to keep him in for a little bit, just as the ambiguous turtle, without picking Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, or Michelangelo. He's going to stay as this. Now, one thing that I'd rather have, I like this as the shield instead of the front. In the front, he looks a little too chubby. Now, something else that I forgot to mention here, you do have a little bit of a reverse ab crunch, which is interesting there. So that's pretty cool. But overall, I mean, a lot of y'all may look at it and say, look, there's just a lot of kibble around. And sure, there is. But I think what's really cool is this could be like the samurai skirts for a ninja, right? Samurai skirts for a ninja. But it makes sense by this being the turtle shell, right? So overall, this is a really, really solidly built. Most collaborations I don't really like that much. The Top Gun one, I like the alt form, but I did not like the robot form of that. The Ecto one looked pretty decent. The, what is it? The DeLorean, it was okay. The Jurassic Park stuff, I didn't really get into. The G.I. Joe stuff didn't, I mean, like the Megatron was just full of he was just hollow. But Party Wallop here is bringing the party. He is very, very cowabunga-tastic here. I mean, for $50, or if you get them on Target, you can get them 5% off, or GameStop, or on Amazon, wherever you want to get them. I'll put a link to my Amazon affiliate link, so that way I can make a little cash if you decide to buy them. But you can pick them up in any of those areas. The only complaint sometimes, it's just some stuff just kind of is a little bit gappy, and then of course you do have the hollowness, which is typical of Hasbro products on this. But overall, I am extremely happy with this bot, and just look at that face. Now, one thing I did wish it had, maybe a different color bandana, like maybe black. That would be kind of cool, or whatever, something that just differentiates Party Wallop's head from the other ones. I don't, not necessarily just a plain one, but one with something that would identify. But on a scale of good, bad, awesome, this thing is totally radical awesome. I would definitely get this again. I'd definitely try to get a second one, maybe to keep in like alt form, or if you've got the money, get 4 of them to kind of have all the turtles. That would be really, really cool. But really great. Get him out. He's available now. I know I got him on GameStop, and he got here pretty quick. But yeah, get this little guy. He's awesome. So tune in next time when we do talk about something good, bad, or awesome. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, give it a subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Consider becoming a member. Maybe do a super thanks. All proceeds go back to funding stuff for this channel. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna ask y'all to stay awesome, man. Blah, blah. I messed up my outro. In the meantime, I'm gonna ask y'all to remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. Cowabunga, dudes. Let's go get some pizza.